it puts the responsibility on us to provide that type of hospitality to our kids, to recognize them as people that are not us, as people that are gifts from God who we're responsible for a short time. We provide the type of atmosphere where they can ask the right questions, where they can test things out, where they won't be judged, where they're safe to become who they are. And we give them everything that we have in terms of encouraging them toward a relationship with God and toward the faith. But in the end, they leave, right? And in the end, we have to trust God with them. And that's a big job for parents as we move through life. Second thing I want to say about my experience is this, is that I've always found, parents, that the most valuable thing to talk about faith with my kids is real life experience. Now, in my family, I think Mary Lou would say this. I think each one of them at some point got a children's Bible. We bought them little children's devotional books. We certainly went to Mass if not most, we try to go to Mass every week. We celebrated the seasons in our family. We did we recognized all the seasons. We had the Advent wreath up there. We had books around Lent and things like that, and we practiced the faith in our home. We prayed together. We prayed each mealtime. We made them sing songs together. We embarrassed their friends when they came to our house because we're still going to pray when they come over here. And we did the religious education in our parish. They didn't go to schools, Catholic schools, but we were plugged in. But I found that the most important thing was their real life experience. And that this is some of the most important religious education that takes place. The teasing on the bus and the hurt feelings that come from that. I'm thinking of real life experiences. The NPR report on children in China working in shoe factories making 10 cents an hour. And taking a chance to turn the radio down and say, did you just hear that? What do you think about that? Is that fair? And I think that we make a mistake sometimes. And I'm going to speak as a Catholic, and I'll ask you who aren't Catholic to transfer this to your own tradition. But I think in the Catholic Church, we sometimes make a mistake of thinking of religious education in extraordinary ways. Meaning, this is something that happens if my kid goes to Catholic school. This is something that happens on Sunday mornings. This is something that happens on Tuesday afternoons at religious education. This is something that happens if my kid goes on a retreat. And sometimes I think we forget that the faith is really about living with God each day in their lived experience. And the degree to which we can give our kids those habits of recognizing God in the everyday, I think we have a better chance for them carrying on in their relationship with God once they leave our house.